We would like to hear from Colonel Al Aycock. He's the director of the Korea region, the U.S. Army.
On behalf of the entire American community here, I'd like to thank the Young Knox Church and the Association of International Ministries for this show. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here today, please give them a hand. Last night on Christmas Eve, and for every night for the last 53 years, American soldiers and Republic of Korea soldiers have stood on the DMZ and have stood all across this country protecting your freedoms. That freedom may be as simple as deciding what kind of clothes to wear or deciding how you're going to worship. Sometime today, please give those soldiers who stand like shepherds over us a thought. Give their families a thought. Give them your prayers. Thank you very much.
Just in closing remarks, we want to thank you all for coming, as Colonel Aycock told us, but some exciting things are happening. Having a joint English worship twice a year. The next one is Good Friday. Mark your calendar. We're not sure which church we'll be at, but we'll all gather together. And we desire you to see two things in this. The family's bigger than you thought. And the other thing is, when we work together as a family, the resources are amazing. And today we celebrate the international ministries, the English ministries, getting together and cooperating and helping and making this Christmas Day even more special. This time, I have to say that Chaplain Sam Boone was unable to be with us, but we would like to have Chaplain Jacob come and read another scripture for us.
Reading from Matthew chapter 2, verses 1 through 11. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him." When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all of Jerusalem with him. When he had called together all the people's chief priests and the teachers of the law, he asked them where the Christ was to be born. "In Bethlehem, in Judea," they replied, "for this is what the prophet has written. But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For out of you will come a ruler who will be the shepherd of my people Israel." Then Herod called the Magi secretly, and found out from them the exact time the star had appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and make a careful search for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me, so that I too may go and worship him." After they had heard the king, they went on their way, and the star that they had seen in the east went ahead of them until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold and of incense and of myrrh.
We are going to sing Angels We Have Heard Tonight as a final scene.
Angels we have heard tonight, sweetly singing o'er the plains. And the mountains in the night, they warning
reading the ninth lesson. We'll ask that you remain standing at the conclusion of the reading. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things was made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was the light of men. The light shined in the darkness, but the darkness has not understood it. There came a man who was sent from God. His name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all men might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light, the true light, that giveth light to every man was coming into the world. He was in the world, and though the world was made through him,